Hey, welcome to Red Sox Rundown at Red Wilson Field as YD comes away with a 7-3 victory over the Brewster Whitecaps, Game 2 of the East Division semifinals. Anthony Santinello joined alongside Mark Boyle. And Mark, this one really didn't feel close for most of the game. I mean, YD got off to scoring early and really just never looked back after that.
Well, the big plays early in the game were the result of the Red Sox taking advantage of blunders by the Whitecaps. The catcher, Cassidy Brown, misplaying a foul pop that prolonged Ryan Noda's at bat in the second, and then he comes through with a two-run double. And then the big error by the shortstop, Avant, 2 innings later, that opens the door for a 4-run fourth. Now it's 6-0. You've got your best pitcher on the mound. He goes with his usual stellar effort, went 6 innings of shutout ball, and pretty much cruise control after that, although they did punch 3 through in the 8th to make it marginally interesting. You never really felt like the Red Sox were in any jeopardy.
And it looked like it was going to be a little closer, like you said, 6-3 at one point. Dalton Lennon comes in and shuts the door for the Red Sox, getting the save in his first playoff appearance. How much confidence do you think that gives him going into further playoff games now, where he didn't really have a huge role in the pitching staff all season long, but he had an effective role with the Red Sox?
Well, it's good to get into a playoff game and get that kind of experience because it's different from the regular season, and he did pitch well. So if he's needed in the next round, or perhaps if they're fortunate, the round after that, then maybe this will help him.
And YD will take on the winner of Chatham versus Orleans later tonight. Orleans up with a 1-0 series lead over the Anglers. YD obviously played very well against Chatham in the regular season, winning 5 out of 6 games. Orleans, not so much. The Firebirds, obviously the best team in the East. What do they have to do if they do play Orleans? Is there much of an adjustment to if they have to play Chatham in the next round?
Well, you mentioned that they dominated Chatham, and they did. Orleans they had limited success against. Now, that's the best team in the league, so it stands to reason that you would struggle more against them than you would against Chatham, which isn't nearly as strong. The reality is this: if Orleans is the opponent, they're the best team in the league, but you may have an advantage because Orleans had to use their best 2 pitchers in the first 2 games, and the Red Sox still have Bailey sitting there who could theoretically start Game 1. Maybe that gives them an edge. And in a best-of-3 series, if you can get off to a good start win that first game, you never know what will happen. It'll be interesting, though, because the Red Sox have played well in this series, and hopefully they can continue in the next round.
Well, YD will be back in action in the East Division Finals coming up in a couple of days against either the Orleans Firebirds or the Chatham Anglers. For Mark Boyle, I'm Anthony Santinello. We'll catch you later this week.